everyone, Curtis here from FullOnDrums.com. This is going to be our first episode for 2013, so welcome back. Happy New Year to everyone. We're here in the new studio at Ultimate Rhythm Studios in Los Angeles, California. We have a return of a Brooklyn kit here from Gretsch, but today this is going to be all Brooklyn, including the snare. We've got a new one here. They introduced this last year. It's a 5x14 chrome over brass. It's an 8-lug. These drums here, though, 13, 24, 16. If you want to get specific, 9x13, 18x24, 16x16. We're doing a minimal mic setup today. So using this big room to our full advantage, we wanted loud, open drums, and the Brooklyn provides that. But we wanted, with the minimal mic setup, to be able to control them a little bit. So I went with some heavier heads. On the tops here, on the toms, I've got vintage coated Emperors. They're a lower fundamental than a regular Emperor. They don't sustain as long, and they bring out more lows and mids. On the floor tom, I took it a step further by putting a coated Ambassador on the bottom. What that did was that lowered the fundamental of the drum, but that head also doesn't sustain as long as a clear Ambassador would. So we're still getting the low end out of the floor tom, but I'm also helping to choke out or, I guess, control the sustain of the drum a little bit. On the regular rack tom here, I've got a clear Ambassador on bottom, allowing the drum to breathe like it would from the factory. We've got it in a tom stand down here. DW9000. Kind of a fun side note, we found that with different snare drum stands that we've used on rack toms, the rubber that's used on the DWs is a little spongier. It tends to allow the drum to ring a little bit more. At least that's been my experience. Obviously experiment with your own and see what you come up with. On the kick drum, coated P3 on the batter. We have nothing in the bass drum. It's wide open, and a coated Ambassador on the front for the head on the resonant end. Snare drum. You've got a coated, basically a controlled sound sitting on here and a regular Ambassador hazy on the bottom. So again, no moon gel, no tape, no tricks, no muss, no fuss. These drums are wide open with a minimal mic setup. Sit back and enjoy what we've got coming from this. Charlie's going to be playing here a little bit. We've got the Peisty set up as usual. He wouldn't have it any other way. Nice talking with you. Here we go.